Well, welcome back to my barn. This is Dangerous Dan here. I guess Dangerous Dan the Pyroman today. Some days it's Dangerous Dan the Handyman, Dangerous Dan the Fireman Man. But today, Dangerous Dan the Pyroman, or the Firework Man. Either way, the other night I spent about 4 hours or so prepping up my rack here, July 3rd, making sure everything was right. So if you see my earlier video, that was my rack I built. Same concept, I just taped them all together, but I ran them a little different this time. Last night the very first mortar went off and then the fuse went out. So I don't know if it was something with the overhang or something. I didn't double check when I pulled my tractor out last night to drop it and start it. But it was no biggie because we just started the next one and everything ran smoothly. It was a nice paced out show if you watched it in the earlier video, the 120 shot. But I didn't really like the grand finale, and I had a long pause before it really kind of started speeding up, and then somewhat of a finale. So this time I've done a little different. This is my 120 rack, but since we blew off so many mortars by hand last night, and we had some left over because our little rack is over there. If you can look, you see it just splintered a 2x4. I had 5 or 6 tubes on there, and one of them malfunctioned and basically blew that in half. So we were down to 3 tubes, and then we found out there was the edging of the shells were still stuck on the tubes because we set so many off. I didn't realize we were making the tube so hot, so the rounds were going up, but the tubes were staying, so that we couldn't put mortars to drop them in. So we ended up with 2, then 1 and none. So we had to jump to this. But anyway, it was a good show. But here, if you see what I've done a little different, I used masking tape instead of the blue tape this time. I figured I was going to run out of blue tape, so I started with masking tape and just decided to finish. But this time I've done a few things different. I actually double fused the first mortar to make sure it's going to go off. And it's going to basically, if you want to follow this, you can kind of see the pattern. I can show you right now. Right here, I got a fuse way over here toward the very bottom. It's going to come across and ignite this first mortar here. I'm using green fuse, fast fuse, but I did leave a little loop on it. And it's going to go pretty good rounds. There are going to not be as much pause in between, so it should be pretty constant. But it's going to follow this line straight up to here. And as it gets up to here, it's going to loop right to this one here. And it's going to come back down. Basically, we're following the masking tape. And these are going to be single shots, so it should be at least maybe about 30 to 40 of them. So it's just like a nice little small show. And then as we're getting down here, and we come back around here, shots start to get a little bit faster. Got them taped a little closer. But I did use a shorter fuse, but not much of the green. The timing, but it should be a little bit faster. Way down here, I just had to cover some. You'll see some mortars are missing because, like I said, we didn't have enough to fill the whole rack. And there's a couple in here that have lodged the cardboard stuck in them that I got to get out later. But I just want to get this ready for tonight, for July 4th, and just do a quick maybe 10-minute show with it. But anyhow, continuing, it's going to be a lot faster here. And as soon as it gets to here, it's going to ignite this round here. It's going to catch this and come all the way back down here, to on the far right here, and catch these mortars. As that's happening, it's going to be fusing this one off, and it's going to shoot across here. And also, it's going to continue and shoot across. Got this rack's going to start. And up here, I've got 2 more racks on each side. They're going to shoot. So hopefully, all this top part starts to go off pretty fast. 4 to 5 tubes along with this rack and this long tube system here. So it might give me 4, 5, maybe 6 mortars in the air at one time. And it'll be a quick grand finale, but it will be at least a better one than we had. And like I said, this whole section here, just once they start here, they're going to be doubling up all the way down. And be shooting down this way here. And of course, that one line we said is going to go this way and all the way down. So that should give us an array of in the sky and make it look really good. So anyhow, that's my rack for 2021, July 4th. I will get this videotaped, and I'll try not to talk during this one. and just allow you to enjoy the show. So take care, and we'll see you next time.